Hey guys, Jem here once again with another book review for you guys. This time I'm going to be reviewing Forestborn by Shannon Hale, the fourth book in the Books of Bayern series. It is the fourth and final book, but you don't need to really read the other three books to know what's happening in this book, since it has its own storyline. I rate this an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. This is not going to be a spoilers review since I want to get through it quickly and get to sleep before it hits midnight. So, onto the synopsis. Ever since her brother Razo introduced her to the trees, Rin has turned to them for peace or reassurance, even direction. That is, until the day they seem to reject her. Rin is sure something is wrong with her, something that is keeping her from feeling at home in the forest, from trusting herself with anyone at all. When Razo returns to the city after a visit home, Rin accompanies him to the palace in hopes of finding a new sense of herself. But a mysterious threat haunts Bayern, and Rin joins the magical girls she thinks of as the Fire Sisters, Issy, Enna, and Dasha, as they venture into the woods towards the kingdom of Hale, where someone wants them dead. Now, the other three books do with the storylines of Issy, Enna, and Dasha. All these books are they're in the same world, and all of the books just intertwine, so you don't really need to read the other three, because it's just a different storyline, like a different girl in each one, but all of them just come together in each book. So this is mostly a self-find, trying to find yourself, identification kind of book. Rin's trying to find herself, who she is, since while growing up she thought there was something wrong with her, and she was she reflected people, how somebody acted. She would copy it and reflect it with anybody, and so she was never truly herself. And as she's 15 now, she goes with her brother Razo to the city. He works at the palace as a guard or knight, and so she stays with him for a couple of weeks. She meets Issy, Enna, and Dasha. Dasha is the ambassador of another country called Tira, and there's a map in here. Hold up. Here we go. The map. Now, Tira is a country where Dasha is the ambassador of, and she's also going out with Razo. Enna is going out with this other knight named Finn, and Issy is the queen of Bayern, who is currently married to the king and has a son, Tuskern. Throughout the story, she finds herself, she starts to see, when she was younger, she was able to make people do things that she wanted, able to understand the trees, and she didn't know why. She just thought it was just her. And now she's with the Fire Sisters. She finds out why she can do this, because they were abilities that she had. And so she finds herself in the end, which is all I'm going to tell you. But it was a really nice read. You really get a feel of her emotions, how she's just really lost, frustrated, confused, and just you can just feel all that, you're her, and you're just trying to find yourself. Everybody, while growing up, they try to find themselves, try to see where they fit in with everybody else, when you can just be yourself and not try to impress anybody. So that's all I really have to say about this book. Again, an 8 out of 10. I really like this book, and I'm hoping to read the other three, since my library has Goose Girl and the public library has River Secrets. I'm hoping to get my friends to check out River Secrets for me from the public library in my area, and then I can check out Goose Girl from my school library. But I don't know about Enna Burning. I'm going to try to see if I can find a PDF file and read that. So, the next book I'm going to be reading is either Thirst number 3 or Finale. One of those two. Since I renewed Thirst number 3 and I was so it's now due on the 27th, I believe. 27th or 29th. I believe it's the one of those dates. So I have about 2 more weeks to read it. So it's not really that thick of a book, to be honest with you, but I just don't want to read it now. I don't know. I struggled to get through Thirst number 2 for some odd reason, so that's that. Alright, now to tell you guys about the Versailles Vendetta Labyrinth Society by Angie Kelly. I'm helping her out with, like, telling people, so I'm gonna go on and read the synopsis and then give you guys an author bio. When 12-year-old Mia Cornell is sent to live at the Tarpley estate, her 9th foster home, she has no idea what she's in for. Having a kind but mysterious foster mother and 3 quirky foster sisters is all well and good. Discovering that her new family is a secret society, they use a portal in their garden labyrinth to travel the globe seeking lost art, artifacts, and OSOs, objects of supernatural origin, is something else entirely. Mia barely has time to wrap her head around the truth when the society's latest job, tracking down Marie Antoinette's necklace, goes sideways. Mia and her new siblings, Tommy the historian, Devin the hacker, and Lily the muscle, must use their wits plus a few cool OSOs filched from the society's vault to stay a step ahead of a sinister enemy from their foster mother's past. But just how far back does Mrs. Tarpley's past go? And will Mia stand by her new family or cut and run when they need her the most? Author bio. Angie Kelly is the pseudonym of a former member of the Labyrinth Society. When she's not writing about her adventures or reading about other people's adventures, she's busy traveling the world and indulging her inner 12-year-old. Although she was last sighted lurking around the British Museum after hours, her current whereabouts are unknown. Coming May 27th from Astria Press. So you guys can get it as an ebook from like Barnes & Noble and Amazon when it comes out on that date. The author sent me a PDF file of the book, so I will be reading and reviewing that before the 27th. I will assure you that. I will be reading and reviewing before the 27th, definitely. So that's all I really have to say. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Later!